Hernandez and Mike Gaffney. Please enjoy the show.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
Nothing, man.
Oh, man. Hold on. I just want to do something. I'm going to have to fucking turn off all Chrome. I don't know how to stop notifications from coming in, like from on my Mac. Like, you know, like on the top of your computer, bing, you got a notification. How do you stop that?
If you go up in the top right corner
Of
your Mac,
Mac? Okay.
it should be like these like 3 lines with 3 dots.
Yeah.
Like that's the notification center, and then there should be like a settings tab in there or some shit.
I see it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. I get it.
Maybe.
I know.
Maybe there's
Yeah,
something.
maybe. I get it.
There's like a gear or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. You ever think about working for tech support?
Yo, let me tell you something, man. Just from doing tech support, like sometimes in TV, like some of our technology, we'll have tech support you pay for.
Yeah,
I wind up figuring it out before them.
Right.
Like they run through every scenario. I'm like, hey, bro, I could have done this without you. Run through every possible scenario on the planet.
Yeah.
I come to you for the fucking answer.
I hate when you call tech support or any customer service and they have a list of shit they have to go through.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, so my computer's on. It's open. It's on. It turns on. Okay, so your computer is on. Yeah, it's on. It's on. Yeah. Like, you want to get to the thing. The thing is that the M button's not working. What do I do with the M button? Okay, have you turned it off? Yeah, it works. On and off works. Fucking go past those questions.
Dude, my friend Nick, we used to edit with this system called Avid Editing, and he used to call tech support. He was like, they hired him from the job we had, from the TV job.
Oh, really?
They gave him a lot of money. They're like, dude, you know more than... You want to just come work here? We'll give you like double what you make there.
He's getting phone calls. Hello? Hey, man, it's just tech support. Dude, how do I find,
even his tech support were like, yo, you got to talk to this guy Nick who keeps calling us for help. He's really good. He's way better than all of us. Nick's tech support for tech support. Like, when you call tech support, they're like, wait, what, your thing's not... all right, let me get Nick on the phone.
Let me call tech support real quick.
Yeah, let me call tech support. Wait, you have tech support? Yeah. It's a long story.
We're simple tech support. Have you done Control-Alt-Delete? Yeah, then we got to go to Nick. We have to go to Nick if you already did the Control-Alt-Delete.
I used to tell people, like I said, get a job in tech support. They pay you well. You don't need to know anything.
Yeah.
You literally could just have people go through scenarios.
Uh-huh.
Like, I could tell the guy's reading, like, Google websites while talking to me. It's like, nah, I could have done that too, bro.
Yeah. I hate when they tell you something that, of course, I tried that.
Have you tried turning it on and off?
Yeah, that one.
Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh! Which is probably very common for the average person.
I'm sure it got on the list for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm sure the checklist wasn't just made up. I'm sure the checklist is over 1 million phone calls like, all right, well, put on, is it plugged in? You got to put it on the list.
Verizon Fios has a thing where you can, like, almost like FaceTime with them, where you can show them video. That's got to suck where you're, like, dealing with some idiot, like, on video. Like, like, show me where the wires are, and just, like, not getting the right angle. Like, shaking, making you all nauseous. Be like, oh, my God, my tech support just vomited.
Yeah, there's a commercial with McEnroe.
Yeah.
Where you see that? Where the commercial for Vios.
Yeah.
He shows is it in or out? It's in the light. He's like, I like that. Like that commercial. Which is an old reference. I don't know how you gotta be 72 years old to get that fucking callback that they're giving.
Well, that's what they're marketing to.
Yeah, of course, because they're the ones who need the help.
Exactly.
Me and you could figure out the wires in.
Fucking tech support. Fuck yourselves.
Any of that. I'm trying to think. Forget who I was talking to. Some kind of customer service. And they had to ask me all these questions. And I was like, bro, I understand your job, but I'm jumping ahead. Okay?
Yeah.
I get you have a whole bunch of questions you need. And the person was Indian, of course. Oh, it was, I was calling cheap tickets. They messed up on some airfare of mine. So I was trying to get some money back. And they're like, okay, so you're saying that I'm like, stop talking. Stop talking right now.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if they have a recording of me, I'm like, stop talking right now. I've spoke to about 12 fucking people already. I already know all the questions. Shut it down. I'm going to get you to where we need to be. I said that. It was like it was like I said, please continue with your questions. Like, that's what she was like.
It's robotic.
Yeah. She's like, okay, so you're saying that. I'm like, no, stop talking. If you don't put someone on the line that doesn't understand, that understands that I'm telling them to shut up, I'm going to snap. Finally got my money back from them, but I swear to God, it took 12 phone calls. I was on hold one time for an hour and 20 minutes.
That's just ludicrous. I like some places be like, we're busy. If you hit 2, we'll call you back.
No, but this was
That's nice. I like that. Instead of keep me on hold.
Hi. Okay, I'm going to put you on hold. I swear to God, this happened. I swear to God, this happening. Hello? And I went through the scenario real quick, like 2 minutes. It's like, okay, I'm going to put you on hold. Puts me on hold. Ding, dong. Think the fucking time is ticking. Goes to about 42 minutes, right? I swear to God. And the person picks up. Hello, thank you for calling Cheap Tickets. I'm like, oh, no. And he's like, what? I'm like, no. I've been on hold for 42 minutes after already talking to somebody from Cheap Tickets. There's no way I was on hold to talk to a new person.
Right.
Oh, he's like, hold on, let me see. Puts me on hold, like real quick, like fuck. Put me on hold, and then someone else answered. Oh, so sorry. Like, so sorry.
I think they have to listen. I have a theory that I think they have to have Indian tech supports.
Well, these are from India too.
Yeah, because Americans are too mean. To each other. And if like that's my theory, because if you ever like I've sometimes like let's say like I'm having some problem with like an editing thing, like you'll go on like user forums, so you'll like type in your thing like, yeah, every time I do a save as, it crashes when I have the video file set to H.264. So you type that in and you'll see like forums come up where like people had that same question.
Right.
And they're looking for like any answers, and it's like the first one's like, have you even thought about the fact that you're a faggot? And you're like, whoa. Like, it's already... And then it's like, I found my answer here, and you click there, it's like Jenna Jameson, like, blowing somebody. You're just like, and that's why Americans can't do it.
Well, it's true, though, and Americans are very mean, because I remember I called Verizon years ago, and I was like, listen, man, I'll tell you right now, I'm not paying these fees, man, so you can just terminate my service. And before I could finish the word service, they terminated it. Like, like, no problem. Like, and I was like, whoa.
We actually were on the verge of doing that before you called. Yeah. You caught us mid-plug pull.
I was like, whoa, no. I was just using that as leverage.
Yeah. All right, let's pull Mike Gaffney's. Wait, Mike Gaffney's calling. Think he's going to pay everything? Stop. Hey, I was at...
I'm outraged. He's outraged. Pull the plug.
Yeah, he's outraged. Pull the plug. That means no money. The word outrage means not getting it. I successfully sometimes talk charges off my shit. Like when I was in Aruba, I got some like plan just in case emergency, you know, for phone call.
Yeah.
And I literally didn't use my phone. I barely like occasionally I was taking pictures with it, but I had like this shit shut off.
Yeah.
And then I get it's like the last night there I get a notification saying went over data limit, you know, blah blah blah. We're going to add another 100 megabytes. I'm like, over data limit? I didn't data nothing.
Right, yeah.
I didn't data nothing. What the fuck are you talking about? If I did, I was in my hotel room. Wi-Fi, and well, you know, like I just call up. I'm like all ready to like for a fight.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen. I was on vacation. I had my shit in the safe most of the time. I barely used my phone. Blah, blah, blah. They're like, okay. I'm like,
know what it is?
I was so ready to I was already sweating. I'm like, fuck you, man. I want to fight. What the fuck says okay shit?
Because what they do is do it to everybody. To everybody. And the chances are that you didn't use your data at all are slim to none.
Yeah.
So you're not going to call.
Yeah.
So just throw the fucking $10 at him. What's he going to do?
Right. Exactly.
You called. You're like, oh, never mind. Delete.
Yeah.
It's like I bought my car to Firestone like 8 months ago for my. I had went and got an oil change. Like say on Tuesday when I got the oil change, they put brand new wipers on.
I
brought my car to Firestone on Wednesday.
Yeah.
to get a tire fixed. I swear to God, not even 12 hours after I got my oil change and wipers fixed, and the guy calls me. He's like, "Fix the tire, but the text says you need new wipers." I'm like, "Really?" Because they're less than 12 hours old.
Yeah, piece of shit.
He goes, "Oh, okay." He just was, I guess he saw something. I'm like, he didn't see nothing. They're brand new. All three are brand new. And he's like, "Oh, okay." They were just hoping, because what were the odds that I got them on 12 hours ago? You know what I mean? They could have been 6 months old, and I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, throw new ones on."
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So they try with everybody. Like, he went, I just got my oil change at Firestone. He was like, "Oh, yeah, we need to align your tires." And I was like, "Not today, you don't." And he's like, "Oh, he already started." I'm like, "Yeah, we'll tell him to stop." He's like, "Okay, I'll just give you a little bit of credit. The next time you get them, I'm going to give you $10 off, whatever." I was like, "Yeah, just get it off the rack. Is the oil changed? Get it off the rack."
Yeah.
Don't try to tell me you need to do shit.
I hate that shit. I don't trust any mechanic at all.
And unfortunately, they can tell me it, and I have no choice but to believe it, because I have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea, but I knew I put new wipers on 12 hours ago, so that one I had.
Right.
Anything else, they come with the alignment, I just didn't have the money. I'm like, "I don't have the money for that right now." He's like, "Am I going to crash into a ditch? Get the fucking thing off the rack. Give me my goddamn car."
Yeah.
He fixed it. There was a nail in the tire. He's like, "Yeah, you got a nail in your tire." I'm like, he's like, "You want to fix that?" I'm like, "Yeah, that I would say, yeah."
Nah. I got this tire's usually good for like 4 or 5 nails. I got the manual. Guy sold it to me that way. Is that not true? Is that not how they make the new ones? 5,
6 nails.
yeah, you're good for like about 5, 6 nails if they hit right. Sounds legit. Sounds like a legit tire salesman.
He asked. That was extra. I was an upsell.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah.
Well, they're in the back of your car. I'll take them.
Install? No, that's cool. I'll get someone to do it.
Nah, yeah, I got a friend that installs them.
Yeah.
Here's his beeper number. Beeper number? I gotta beep someone?
I don't even know how to do that. Can
What are you
that with
doing?
cell
Why are you
phone?
staring at your phone? I'm waiting for this guy to call me back. I just beeped him. He's gonna install Tony's nail tires.
Did you beep him with a bag phone? How the fuck? What are you talking about? You beeped him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever have a bag phone?
A what?
A bag phone?
No, my dad had a bag phone.
Did he really?
Like one of those, like,
Bag phone.
carrying a bomb with, like,
Yes.
a phone, too.
Yeah, it's got, and that's a.
My dad used to insert into his car. Like, he had, like, an insert in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had
$9
They
a
were-
minute for phone calls or something.
They were 3 watts. They were a full 3 watts. They were like the power of, like, the radios they used in the war.
Yeah.
That kind of wattage. So you make 2 phone calls, you got a brain tumor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it was that kind of wattage. That's why they had them in the bag, because the bag was lined, so you can keep it near you and not have to,
Kind of interested in a cell phone slash hit some over the head something thing. Can bash somebody with this. It's a
The bag
weapon.
was heavy as fuck.
It's a weapon. You
Well,
could
we sold-
do kettlebells with this.
Yeah.
You can call. You could do kettlebell workouts and kill someone. You interested? Beep Tony.
I sold them. I used to sell phones and pages. That's what I did from like 95 to 95 to like 98.
Were you like a mall
97?
kiosk guy?
I owned my own business at one time, my own cell phone store. Mm-hmm. But I worked for a company who at first I was outside salesman, so I would just call on limo companies and stuff like that.
Right.
And then they started opening up little kiosks in National Wholesale Liquidators.
Okay.
You know that store? So they would open up a little kiosk in there. So I started running their kiosks.
Right.
And then I quit them and opened my own business. But we sold bag phones. I had a bag phone. Install phones. But the plan was, I remember, was $29.99 a month for 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
$29.99 a month for 30
30 minutes. And if you wanted to upgrade for $49.99 or for $39.99, you got 60 minutes.
Uh-huh.
and for $49.99, I'll get you 75 minutes. $49.99 a month for 75 minutes.
That's insane.
And all you would say, and it was so easy though, because at the time you didn't live on your phone,
Right.
so all I would say is it's an emergency. I mean,
That's what I
just
thought
leave it-
my first one was for.
Yeah, you turn it off, turn the power off. It won't drain the battery. Leave it in your glove box. When you need it, it's there.
Yeah. You're like,
And
who's going to
guys
use
was
100 minutes?
Exactly. I would say, what are you going to call? Maybe you're going to call for a pizza to pick it up on your ride home. But that's how often is that going to happen? And that would sell them. Like, you want your wife to be safe. Here's the phone, the free phone. It's $30 a month. It's a big deal.
Yeah, my first free phone couldn't even hold phone numbers. It was just this little blue. It was a small blue like Nokia with a
was
flip on
narrow,
the
right?
bottom, and
Yeah.
it was pretty fat.
Oh,
and
really?
it had a little mouth thing to flip down, and
little
then you
black
could
flip.
only type in the number. That's it. There was no storing of numbers.
Oh, really?
It was like the easiest little LCD thing.
Yeah,
It was just like like the LCD just showed whatever numbers you just typed.
yeah.
It was like a free shit phone, but it was amazing. And then
We
my
get-
next phone texted, but nobody was doing texting back then. You're like, who's ever going to use this? Like, who's ever going to send text messages?
I had this blue pager. It was like a medium-sized pager, blue and gold. It had the U.S. Olympics on it. It was from '96 Olympic team. I had bought it. It gave me all sports. Like all, it was all text. You could read it, like the news would come across, and you could subscribe to services, so you can get like the APA news, sports news. You know what I mean? And you just get click. Oh, I got a text. So remember when Flight 800 went down off of East Moriches, Long Island?
Yeah.
That I was going to get a cigar and got the text on that blue thing. Flight 800 missing over Long Island. And I was like, oh, fuck. But I that's how. I mean, I had the pager. I had the big Motorola flip, the big gray flip. Remember those?
Right.
Did you have one of those?
No, my girlfriend at the time did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went from like that Nokia to like a smaller Nokia thing. Remember back when phones were just getting tinier and tinier? Like
Yeah,
literally could put them in my top pocket.
Yeah, that was the selling point, because for a while the bag phone was 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Then we got the flip phone, the Motorola flip phone, which was kind of heavy too, and you had a big case on the side of your hip.
Yeah.
Then it was like smaller. And Nokia made one that was thin as fuck. It might have been an inch and a half wide and like 6 inches long.
Yeah.
And like a long antenna. And a lot of those antennas didn't work, you know.
Yeah, I never had one with an antenna. Mine always just had like the built-in. My little Nokia, this little blue one. That thing was the greatest phone ever built. That thing had jingling parts inside, and had the best service. Never battery life for days. Like there was things moving.
Yeah.
And then like I drop it. It's like anytime I dropped it, it would work better. It's like I could throw it in a lake. It winds up on my counter.
Yeah.
Like amazing. Like wow. Like I can't kill this thing.
Well, they were made like military stuff then.
Yeah, I had that phone up until I got my first smartphone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I was like, why would I? Like they designed like way too good of a fucking phone.
Well, because no one. I mean, we were giving phones out. Like we had the StarTech. Remember the StarTech, which was the big Motorola flip phone without the flip. It was the same shape without the flip part.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
So we were giving those, and we were giving flip phones away for free. That's what the sale was. You give them for free just to get them on the service. And then they started making these smaller phones. So if you want to upgrade, you can get the Nokia phone for $99.99, and it's lighter. They started making these lighter, heavier phones, but they were figuring that to get someone to buy a phone like what we do now. There's a new iPhone. There's a new fucking Galaxy 7, Galaxy 7 Plus, Galaxy 8, 8, 9, 10. Like that quick?
Yeah, the phones now, all they're making with new phones is they're really only releasing new cameras.
Yeah.
It's like they shouldn't even say, "Oh, here's the new." It's just like we're releasing a new camera today.
Yeah. You can also make phone calls with it if you want.
Yeah, between the Galaxy and the iPhone, it's
Yeah.
our pictures are better,
Right.
and our screen is sharper.
Well, that's all people are using it for.
Yeah, it's true. But
I mean, what do you use it for? You make phone calls on your phone, really?
Not that many phone calls. A lot of texting. I do, the social media. A lot, photos. I track my workouts.
Photos. It's tracking workouts.
I do. I'm getting a Fitbit today. I'm actually going to go get one today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it tracks your sleep and shit. I want definitive proof of how shitty I do sleep.
Right.
I need data.
So you're getting a Fitbit for the data for sleeping, not for working out?
No, that too. It just happens. I'm getting the one that also includes sleep.
Right. Have you been working out?
No, but I hike and shit. No, what I want to.
No, but Joe, you said the new phone. I track my fitness as if there was.
Yeah, but I have fitness though. I do 3 miles a day, bro.
No, I'm not saying you don't fucking hike.
That's a 5K a day.
I'm not saying you don't.
Sounds
hike.
fancier, 5K.
Yeah, it does. You also doesn't. You really can't quiet like listed as fitness. You make it sound like it's a whole thing.
No, but I'm planning on more fitness.
Oh, all right. That's
why I'm also getting it. You know what I mean? It's like
go.
I'm really up in my game. This is the year I'm gonna get gorgeous again.
All right.
That's my plan.
Good, man. I'm behind you. I support that.
Yeah. I feel like shit, and I'm tired of feeling like shit. And I'm like, I know exactly why I feel like shit.
Yeah, I started
because I just ate a sleeve of Malamorts.
I started Saturday night, Sunday. Well, Saturday kind of, but Sunday is when I started my diet. Yeah. I've eaten healthy. I've walked. I've been walking. I took a 30-minute walk listening to podcasts, like up around the park, around the town. It was like 1.8 miles I walked.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I too feel like shit. I'm back on like no junk food. Then I wasn't gonna say it until you said it. I'm not talking about it, but I'm just doing it.
Yeah, you should do like the wood shit like me, like leaves, birds, and shit. It makes it like much nicer.
Doesn't sound nice.
Oh, it's fucking nature. Walking around nature, hills, fucking rocks, stumps.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. You're like falling down trees. It's like picturesque.
You're not going to be writing,
I saw deer the other day. What?
You're not going to be writing the. Joe, we need some help writing this hiking brochure. Got it. Things you may see on your trail. Humps and shit. You got leaves, trees.
Stumps, not humps.
Stumps. I saw a deer on this trail.
That's nice, though.
It's fucking nature. Nice.
Let me tell you, if I walk around my neighborhood, I can't do 3 miles. I'm bored as shit.
Right.
In the woods, no, it's like, wow, it's over already? Like,
yeah.
Literally, because it's beautiful.
Other way around.
It's nice smells and shit. Fucking.
On the other way around, I would be like, fuck with trees already. Fuck with trees? Why, you don't like trees? I'm not a big... No.
Why?
I'm just not a big nature and shit kind of guy.
You can walk around a lake and there's like... This one I do, we come across...
I like watching people. So I'm walking around the town and looking to see people.
Yeah, but on the trails you meet broads with dogs.
All right. Well, I'm not going to a trail. Not right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if it's a nice place.
It's down the road. My son said the same thing. Why don't you go hiking? I'm like, let's take it day by day. Let me
walk. It's not like mountains.
No,
it's fucking straight little hills and shit.
Let me walk 7 days in a row. Let me go out and walk 7 days in a row. You know what I mean? And if I see, you're making a commitment, then I'm not joining the gym right now. I mean, I have gym membership. I'm not going because I can't lift. My shoulder is torn. Yeah. I need a surgery. So I just rather just walk. That's all I'm going to do anyhow right now.
Just walk and diet. Gotta eat better.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm telling you, I'm detoxing from the junk.
Yeah.
I had a headache for 2 days. And I've put so much shit in my system the past 6 months of junk food. It's been really bad.
Yeah.
That I'm coming out of my system. But I was at Dunks and they had, the Reese's Squares.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it was literally like I was sitting looking at crack. My throat, the anxiety, I was just like, just get one, man. It's not going to be a big deal. And I had anxiety. Like, I just wanted one. But I know, so I said to myself, so you have one today. When are you going to go a day without one? Because you're going to have to do that, you fat fuck. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you got to go a couple of days without one. When does that start?
Yeah.
And that's all. I kept arguing with myself. But obsessed. I wanted it so bad.
I know, dude. Dude, I pinch my belly to see where I'm at emotionally and how I can handle it before I buy a donut. Like, when I'm standing in line, I pinch my belly fat. I'm like, nah, not today.
I can't pinch
but some
my
days,
fat.
if I pinch it, it's like, you're like, Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'll be like, "Give me the motherfucking donut."
Well, that almost felt really good to buy one, but I'm like, I obsess over junk food. I eat junk food all the time.
Yeah, you eat a lot of candy.
A lot of candy. And at night, it happens. Like, if I eat healthy all day, and then I go out at night, say I go somewhere and I just have a French fry, that grease, I don't know what it does.
Get you going, I know.
In my soul, it's like, fucking, let's go get some chocolate. Want to get some cake, get some cookies, bring cookies home. Like, what the fuck? So I don't want to open those doors. And I know the last time I did this diet, that after about a week, I didn't crave a goddamn thing because it was out of my system.
Yeah.
So I just got to get there.
Yeah.
That's tough, though.
I got to stop my late night eating.
Yeah.
Like, I got to start, like, especially, like, you know, when you're on the road doing comedy, it's like, you're like, I'll eat after the show. There's nothing open. You wind up going to fucking Burger King.
Exactly.
Or, like, 7-Eleven or something, getting, like, it's like, even if you go grab a bag of trail mix,
it's still
if you look at the back of that, it's like 7 servings.
Yeah.
And it's like you're eating like a day's worth of calories.
Right.
Like, but it's trail mix.
Yeah.
Don't matter. It's fucking calories, bruh.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what I did when I went away this past weekend, I went and I bought a pound of turkey, a loaf of bread, a 4-pack of yogurt, and like sugar-free Jellos.
Yeah.
And I ate those. I bought that Friday, and so Thursday and Friday, I ate that when I was on the road.
Oh, okay.
And when I went to the club, I just got a chicken salad.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I tried to do good, but when I got back to the hotel at night at 1 o'clock in the morning, I ate junk.
Yeah.
So Saturday night, I did not. Sunday night, I haven't eaten junk. Monday night, I haven't eaten junk. I have not been. What's today, Monday?
Yeah.
Or Tuesday? Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So I haven't eaten junk in 3 days. Having no sugar in 3 days.
You probably feel better already.
I do. My head was hurting for 2. But I feel good just from walking. It felt good.
It's funny you say you got food when you're on the road in your hotel room. I've done that before. Like, when it's all mental for me. Mm-hmm. Like, if I'm in my room, I'm like, I'm bringing some water and some snacks.
Right.
I don't touch them. But if I don't have them, if I don't have water or snacks, I'm like in the desert. I can't swallow. I feel like I haven't eaten in days. Like, it's the weirdest mental thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, one time I was doing 3 days at a club, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm like, I bought like a gallon of water.
Yeah.
For 3 days. Bro, I took like 3 sips from it. It's like my body didn't need water that week. I didn't really go anywhere. I was just laying there, and I'm like, if I didn't have it, I'm telling you, I've been like, I got no singles for the fucking machine.
I bring a case of water in my trunk, and I'll take like 5 bottles into the room. And you're right, though. But if I have water, I always have water. But if I don't have a snack, and I'm talking sugar-free snack or something, like you said, trail mix, just a little, even though it's not great, but a little something.
Yeah.
Walnuts, a bag of walnuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't have that in my room, I'm got to get to the vending machine because apparently I haven't eaten in a month.
Yeah, it's the weirdest.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trapped, no food, what are we doing here?
It's like, dude, you've been in the room for 20 minutes.
Yeah. I know. I hope the club feeds me.
What, am I homeless?
Give me something to eat. Yeah, that's why I try to eat even, like, because you're like, oh, I don't want to eat before a show, but I try to, because I can't.
Yeah.
I can't eat, like, the one time we did that club in Poughkeepsie, we ate, like, pasta, like, a half hour before showtime. I was just like, I don't want to perform. Can I do a weird performance tonight where I just sleep on stage for, like, my first 10? And then the crowd will be like, what's he doing, man? He must be one of these crazy alternative comics. He's doing new shit. And then I'll pop up after 10 minutes. All I need is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that 20 will be killer. After that, I promise. Give me 10 minutes.
No, we did eat a lot of food that night. Like, you like some bread? Absolutely. You got oil? Can we dip it in the oil? You're going on stage in 8 minutes. Hold up. Let me shove this loaf of bread in my mouth.
Yeah. Got any oil, bread, and fettuccine?
That fettuccine was like a brick.
I know. It's just like, oh.
But like, it was only made sense because like if we waited till 10, we had to stay there another hour before we left.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like, we got here 45 minutes early. Let's eat.
Yeah.
You're fucked if you do, if you don't. But I think we don't have to eat a whole last meal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could eat a normal.
Like, when we go to Lancaster, we should go early because our show's at 9, I think, on Friday. We should go eat down there because I'm telling you, when that show's over, there's going to be like Waffle House to eat at.
Yeah, I know. And we went there. Didn't we go there that one time?
Yeah, we did go to Waffle House. Me, you, and Gordon.
And that broad. I went that broad, too.
What broad?
She's from the program, the blonde hair girl. She came to eat with us, too.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we'll do it. I mean, I'm going to try to eat a little bit. And you were saying, the reason why I was saying, yeah, I guess we can leave early because I was told there's 3 shows, but there's only 2.
There used to be 3. They used to do 2 shows on Saturday.
Yeah, but Tom had 3 shows in my email. And then when I went on their website, there's only 1. That's why I thought there was a 9:30. We get out of there, 11:30, 12 o'clock time. If I sell CDs, time we get out of there and hit the road about 12:30, 1 o'clock, say. You know what I'm saying? Then we get home at 4. I'm like, can't we just stay in the room, go to sleep?
Yeah, no, totally. But 8 o'clock show.
Oh, no, there's no reason to stay
We're
in Lancaster. Out. Why would I stay in Lancaster?
There's no reason.
No, people in Lancaster going, can we come with you?
Can we go? A couple Amish people holding on to our bumper. We want to see the big city. Parsippany? That's where I'm going. You can get an Uber from Parsippany, but you're fucked.
All right, so you want to talk about last night's debate?
Sure, man. It was kind of boring.
It was, but I'm kind of happy it was boring.
Yeah, no, Trump definitely had a meltdown. He started off good, and he had a meltdown at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he did start off making good points. But
he's drinking a lot of water. All I'm thinking, I'm like, he feels like he's bombing because I know if I'm drinking that much water, I'm getting caught.
The microphone.
Is that not like we as performers know? Like, you blaming the microphone, you got cotton mouth, you're drinking. Yeah. You're not feeling good on stage. You may not be bombing, but you're not on. You're not in the moment.
And like, to me, if he felt the microphone was fucked up at the time, he would have said, "Hey, are we doing something wrong with my mic?"
Well, the microphone wasn't fucked up coming to the homes. Maybe in the room.
Huh?
Maybe in the room it was fucked up, but not to. We all heard everything perfectly clear.
But if he felt that, why didn't he say that?
I don't know.
Because he didn't. When he got off stage in his fucking campaign, of going, "What can we use as an excuse why you weren't that comfortable?"
Because they probably couldn't do nothing anyway, and he knew that. It's like it's a live thing, no commercials. What are they going to have tech support come out and start changing microphones?
Well, if it's unfair, if you're thinking it's unfair to your case, I would be like, "Excuse me, I don't want to be a dick, but the microphone's not working for me."
I did TV for a New Jersey politicians debate one time.
Yeah,
and the one guy who was running against the incumbent his mic was crapping out. So I was my job to like run on stage and like change his mic cable, and he totally thought that like we purposely gave him a shitty mic. He did. Because every time he was answering, it was like, and the other guy's like, "What the fuck's this guy talking about?" But he did say that though in the news the next day.
I would have. I'm just saying, if Trump's microphone thing is a real thing, if I was Trump, I would feel like, "Oh, you guys are fucking me over on this mic."
Yeah.
But I would have said that. I don't want to be like. I know we always talk about these people being they're regular people. Why can't just a human being say, "Excuse me, I'm a little uncomfortable. This mic doesn't sound like it's working." And then they could have said, halt or whatever. Could have said, "Are the sound levels good? The sound levels are fine. Everybody's hearing it." Then he might have been at ease.
Yeah, but I mean, shit. I've had it where like, you perform at a club, even like in the city or two, your spot, and the mic don't work, and you're just like, the mic, like, just keep going. Yeah, you know what I mean? But like, it's like no one's gonna help you. Just do your time. Which
might be true, but I would have said it. That's being a comic and trying to be funny for 12 minutes and being a presidential candidate. Points. If I was him, I'm just saying, if I was him and I felt like I'm being slated with this microphone, I wouldn't have bitched about it. I would have just said, "I just want to make sure it doesn't sound like the mic's working. And they would have said, everything's fine. And he would have just kept
Well, it's such bullshit because people would be like, especially his side, be like, can't hear you. Mike's work, can't hear him.
Exactly.
They would have said that.
Absolutely.
People say that all the time. Can't hear you in the back.
Yeah. Talking to the mic.
Talk louder.
Yeah.
People aren't shy to do that.
No, you're right.
You know, they heard him perfectly fine. He had a bad debate, and that's it.
Exactly.
But it's going to change nothing because people that like him. People that don't. It's changing nothing. It's only hopefully going to change these on the fence fucking weird motherfuckers who are like, I just don't know who to choose. How can you not know who to choose, you fucking dumb fucks? Like, they're such polar opposite people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a little for him and I'm a little for her.
You know what I got out of it, which I'm very happy. It was more of a bore fest than maybe other people were. I'm very happy it was because it didn't get my stomach had ulcers before it even started because I'm like, if it goes like that you're a piece of shit, you're a dumb fucking orange ape, you're a bitch. You know what I mean? If it went back and forth like that,
yep.
I would have just been like, wow, what a way. We already knew all this shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What I want to hear, I want to see somebody look like they know what they're talking about. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Did you see John Oliver?
Yeah, I liked it.
Dude, that was when he broke down what Hillary did,
mm-hmm.
and then he's like, when you really dig deep, yes, it is infuriating, but the deeper you dig, the less you see.
Yeah.
That it turns out to be less.
I thought she got him really good with the taxes and stuff, like him not paying his taxes. Maybe he's not as rich as he is or as charitable.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
He
admitted that he doesn't pay taxes.
I have this written down because one of the biggest things. Look, I already don't like the human being.
But
that's
people
fine.
already are defending. They're like, well, that's what everybody does. Try not to pay taxes. So why is it? I was like, because if a Democrat did that, you'd be fucking all up his ass.
Let's forget about who said it. If the leader of my country wants me to pay taxes, nigga, you better pay taxes.
Right.
You can't sit there and tell me, well, I'm smart. Well, I'm a retard then? Because I'm paying.
Yeah.
I've been paying the whole time. You're telling me I shouldn't pay? So no one should pay taxes? Is that what you're saying? Is that how it's supposed to work?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're talking about cutting taxes? Who are you talking to? You don't even pay taxes, nigga. That's one of the things that infuriated me. And then he talks about NATO and how some of those countries don't pay. Well, how about they're just smart like you, bro? They figured a way around the system, dude. You said it yourself. It's just they found loopholes in the law, and they're not paying as much as you think they should pay. So you found a loophole in the system. You're not paying. They're just as smart as you. Smart countries.
Yeah.
But he never answered his taxes. Never answered the question. Never said when she said you don't pay your taxes, maybe you're not as rich or maybe you're not as charitable. He never said I'm extremely charitable.
No. Oh, when she said, she goes, when she did mention the years that they did learn that he paid no taxes, he goes, it's because I'm smart. Mm-hmm. Like he basically admitted it.
Exactly. No, but he did admit it.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like alarming to, like, if I'm just saying, if you're for him, I don't care. But that should be a flag. Like, wait a minute. Did he just say, it's not going to be, though?
No, it's not. Because somebody, I forget who said, they said, this election, you're voting for who the person isn't.
Right.
You're voting for him because he isn't her. And
Right.
You're voting for her because it isn't him.
Right.
So these debates are almost useless.
It is. It is.
It's going to come down to the Bernie supporters, and if they vote for Jill Stein or Gary Johnson, Trump will win.
Yeah.
And it's the irony. I will post about it again because the irony that the Bernie voters voting for Jill Stein and Gary Johnson will help elect a billionaire is just poetic.
Yeah.
You guys supported Bernie, who was against billionaires, and you're going to do something that you know directly will contribute to a billionaire getting into office. You got to love it. You got to almost applaud them for their stupidity.
Did you hear another thing he said? And it's just something that, like, the arrogance of when he said about what he made last year. He's like, yeah, I made about $694 million last year, and if you would have told me I would make that, I would have been a little, like...
Which proved he's not really a billionaire, like Mark Cuban said.
What?
That's
what do you mean?
like Mark Cuban's always said, "Oh, he's not really a billionaire. Show me what he makes every year."
Right.
He's not a billionaire. He's not pulling in billions.
No, but he pulled in $694 million.
Right, but like he tries to play in the Billionaires Club, and they're like, "No, that's fine. You're not us." Like Mark Cuban's trying to push him out. Like you're not one of us.
Yeah.
Like stop calling yourself a billionaire.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're a millionaire. You're a multi-millionaire. We'll give you that.
Yeah.
But you're not making billions.
Well, if you make $694 million in a year, you got to be kind of rich.
Oh no, you're very rich.
So,
but those guys are making billions every year.
Are
That's
they?
why yeah.
I mean,
when you're a multi-billionaire,
that doesn't mean you make billions a year because it would just be 80. You would be worth $750 billion. I mean, there's guys who are worth $13 billion because they've made investments. They don't make $1 billion a year.
I don't know.
He's close to $1 billion. $694 million is close to making $1 billion for the year.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's just a weird thing to say as like, and he goes, that's what we need in this country. People who or think like that and are like that. Like, that's what this country needs. A leader who thinks like that. Like a 694, like someone who's making $694 million. That's what we need.
Yeah, but then like she said, like, you know, it's rumored that you owe 600 and something million to banks.
Yeah.
That's why he's not who he says he is.
Right.
That's why he won't release his tax returns. He's a snake oil salesman. He's a used car salesman. He's a fraud. And people, this is what annoys me about people. And I know you can't get through people's thick skulls. They're like, why do you care about his taxes? Why do you care about all this stuff with him? Like about him, the birther thing. It's like, listen, Donald Trump.
That's what he's using.
But Donald Trump never was in public office.
Right.
So he has no record to discriminate. So all he could do is discriminate his actual life.
Right.
His business dealings and what he says. Why is that so hard for people to understand?
Yeah.
He's never been in
office.
He's never been in a position to fuck up and
we can see his record.
Right.
Nothing. Yeah, there's nothing to look at.
But they, like, you know, it's just like the woman on MSNBC says in the morning. She's like, it was like a typical American job interview. A woman's there prepared. Yeah. A guy's just blowing smoke, and he'll probably get the job.
Right. Yeah.
Because I said that a long time ago. I said, if people listen, man, Barack Obama, when he got elected, you saw a lot of racist tension come in this country. But what people like to discriminate more against black people is women. When men just, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right. Yeah.
Settle down.
Yeah,
I'll give you black people, but women, come on. Come on. Man, they're in charge of the kitchen, maybe.
How about when they said, the question was, how do you close the race divide? How do we deal with that?
Yeah, neither one of them answered that properly. It was like a big blabberfest, like nobody saying anything.
It was a platform on how they feel about. All right, first off, Hillary uses a platform to talk about social injustice and how the criminal justice system needs to work. Because although Black Lives Matter, that's their biggest. Not only getting shot by cops, it's, hey, the criminal justice system needs a retweaking. That's what she used that to say. She's like, the way we close the racist divide is we start to work on this criminal justice system that is very biased. That's kind of what she said there, but she used it to talk about policies and things that she would implement there. Then it goes to him, law and order, man. Got to have law and order. No. That's racial divide, law and order. How do you get those two in the same sentence? But, like, even though I know he did well with the trade, he got her on her heels, fucked her up on that.
Right.
But that still wasn't even answering the question. He said, what is your plan? And be specific on how to rebuild the economy and get jobs back.
Yeah.
When Senator Clinton, she signed the deal, and it's like, all right, maybe you didn't hear the question. What is your plan to get jobs back? Go. These trade agreements, okay. Yeah, I guess you didn't hear the question. But that to me, even though he made good points with what he was saying, he wasn't answering the question in front of him. He never answered, any question given to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He never did. It was always, first off, let me readdress that. Like, okay, go ahead, bitch. Be a bitch about what she said about you.
Yeah.
And then, to end that, I could have said a lot of things about our family, and I did not. You're going to talk about Bill getting a blowjob and being a fucking...
What does that have to do with her? I mean,
Nothing.
no, the reason why he wanted to do that is because he's calling him sexist. Mm-hmm. She's calling him these things about women. Yeah, he's like you have room to talk to your husband, but that's not her fault. If you're not running against him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she stayed with her husband. Who cares?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah.
But he didn't do it, which was good. But I think the next debate he'll be more prepared.
But he didn't do it, but he's, by saying that, to me, is doing it.
Right.
You know
he did say it even today. He's like, I could have said this.
Yeah, but why are you even saying that part? That doesn't... You telling us that you were going to shit on her doesn't now make you go, well, he didn't, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know?
I know.
She didn't shit on him either.
I know. I can't even do it. It's like I was watching it, and like I went on Snapchat, and this girl I know Snapchat. She was putting Snapchat filters on their face, and I died laughing. I'm like, that made my night.
You know, did you watch? You watched Bill Maher 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
When he had Kellyanne his Trump's campaign. She said, of course, emails. How she lied about the emails. Got it. He said, all right, I'm just going to give you 5, some examples of what he lied about, and can you tell me about those? He said 4 things, and then she goes, you're cherry picking. Well, do you know what the fucking term cherry picking is, you fucking dumb cunt? It means that they're actually cherries to pick. These are actual lies out of a bunch of lies. So is that what you're saying? So every time he would say, okay, Kellyanne, what about these, though? That's unfair. You're cherry picking. What does that mean? I said 5 lies. What about these lies? You're cherry picking. That means that I had a whole bunch of lies to pick from, and I picked 5. That's what cherry picking means. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your cherry picking means you're picking the top lies. You know what I'm saying? Can you say they're lies or no? She didn't address it. It infuriates me that that's allowed to continue. Bill, I would have just never moved on. I would have never moved on. I would have been, listen, Kelly, yeah, we're friends. You need to shut your fucking trap for a minute. I'm asking you 5 lies. Tell me why they're lies. Forget cherry picking. If you say cherry picking again, I'm going to come to wherever the fuck you're satelliting from and punch in your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? Here's the 5 lies. Why are they not lies?
Well, she's never going to answer that.
Exactly. So just say, I'm never going to answer that. And I'll leave you alone, you cunt.
No, they never will.
It's just so angry. It made me so angry.
It don't matter no more, man. It's just we live in a world where everyone gets their curated news from their own news sources. They read what they believe in already, so they learn nothing new. Right. It's just almost not even worth it to even. That's why the American election, I think other countries, the election is 1 month long.
Yeah.
It's not this dragged out over a year and a half.
I know you saw my snap. I was doing the retard guy, and I'm why? That's the one thing I've said for the past 2 months is I wish the media and Democrats and everybody would just stop trying to convince Trump supporters that Trump is a fuck up. They clearly see he's a fuck up. You know what I mean? Right. Unless all the people who support Trump are clinically retarded. Right. They see that he's full of shit. They see it. They don't care. If you say, oh, Trump is a racist, they are not he's a racist. They're
what about your guy? What about her when she emails?
But they would, even if they don't mention Hillary, they're going to say, yeah, he's a racist. We know. Go on. They don't care.
Nah.
They know he's everything you say he is, and they don't care. So stop telling them they're wrong. Fuck it. They don't care if they're wrong.
Right.
I mean, that's why I know I saw. I'm not going to mention who it is, but what a piece of shit! Posted on his Facebook. If Hillary wins, my life isn't going to change. Either way, my life's not going to change. But if Trump wins, I can't wait to see the liberal, you Democrats,
here's two pieces of
clawing
goody.
at your skin because you can't believe he's there. I fucking can't wait to see you motherfuckers in pain. That is, you're in a country where there's obviously two parties, the Democrats and Republicans. We're not going to agree on 100%, but we live together. And your wish is not that we have the greatest person in charge, that when that person wins, you can't wait to see motherfuckers ill? That's your incentive for your candidate to win? That's a piece of shit, man.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, it made me enraged. And I went to post, and I was like, you know what? This retard is a piece of shit. You're not getting through a piece of shit brain. So why would I try? They're done. They're in on... Trump is their king, and they don't care how much it makes no sense. And same for some of the ones all the way on the left of Clinton. They're not open-minded to Trump. They're not going to see his shit.
No, that's why I just want to tune out.
Like,
I really do just want to like tune out. I'm over it, man. I need this November to come, man. I don't give a like. I'm at the point I don't even give a fuck anymore. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't believe he's gonna win. I really don't. I believe the media is making us think it's closer than it is.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
You see Joe
Because
List?
what Joe List said?
Joe List posted yesterday before he's like, wow, the presidential race is neck and neck. Huh. What a coincidence that the debates are tonight. Like, of course they're neck and neck.
Of course.
Debates because they need you to watch.
Yes. Let me tell you something. If Trump wins, the liberals have no one to blame but themselves. Because they're self-hating people.
Yeah.
They are self-haters. And they're like whiny self-haters. And I consider myself more liberal than conservative.
Yeah.
But these people that like didn't get Bernie, that thing that Bill Maher said, they're always worried about the dirty spot in the corner, not about the big picture. It's like, you know, like you never like some people are saying, I'm going to vote for Hillary, but I'm not going to outwardly support her. Oh, good. Just so we can keep the other machine going. That's why you're a self-hating piece of shit, and that's why Al Gore lost. You know what I mean? Because you guys went and voted for Ralph Nader. You know what I mean? You guys don't... You don't even believe in what you believe in. Like, you want to believe in so much, you can't even focus on the fucking... on a campaign. That's why you lose midterm elections. You want everything and get nothing done. And that's the one thing Trump said to Hillary that I agree with. It's like, you've been around for 30 years and have done nothing.
Whoa. She hasn't been the president for
No, but what I'm saying, I think it was more of like a whole thing about, not specifically her, about like liberals, where it's like they try to do everything and get nothing done.
Why does she have to own that?
Because you're running as the leader of that party. So that's why you have to own everything the party was up until now. You're owning Barack Obama's failures. You're trying to keep the Democrats in office.
But the truth is, I mean, if you're honest, if you're really being honest, in the last 30 years, the country had great improvements under Clinton. Yeah. And although the growth isn't huge under Obama, it hasn't gone backwards.
No, but I'm telling you why people like...
No,
listen,
I get...
The reason why people like Trump is because Trump even talks shit about George W. Bush. No, and that's why people... He hates both sides.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But say you haven't done shit in 30 years. You have to look at her record and see what she's attempted to do in the party. Because the truth is, the one person... That's all, like another thing I wanted to say. Everybody's like, you know what? Trump's not a part of the system. That's awesome. That's great. We need someone outside the box. But I got news for you. Every other motherfucker at D.C. is in the system.
Right, so, but see, that's the problem, though. What you're saying is the problem. That you want the truth. Nobody wants the truth. This is a fight. This is politics. The truth doesn't matter. We have to know by now. And that's why liberals lose.
But if Trump was to win, he's still one dude in the system.
No, I get it. I get he's not going to do anything. I'm just talking about winning the election.
Yeah, no, he's not going to do anything.
And why she'll lose.
No, I know.
Because everybody wants truth. Everybody wants perfection. It's like fucking win. You know what I mean? Win. Stop trying to be everything.
Well, I'm going to try to win, but if in order for my side to win, I can't take someone going, you've been in there for 30 years. I have to break it down. Like, yes, 30 years. But if you look at it, 8 of those, let's just say 30 years, have been good. He's talking about her service. He's not talking about the liberals have been around. The liberals have been around for way more than 30 years. He's talking about her in service.
But last night he talked about her husband, Obama, and her.
But he said to her 30. She goes, it hasn't been quite 30. He's like, what, 26, 27? So he's specifically mentioning her terms in public service.
Right.
So all we can really do, if that's the case, look at what she has done. That's it. If you want to do that, I'm all right with that. If you want to say for 30 years you've been talking about health care.
Yeah, but that's not the way it works, Mike. That's not the way elections work. They're talking about the policies of Democrats for the past 20, 30 years. How Bill Clinton's his taking away regulations caused the banking crisis and the housing crisis. Like, that was Bill Clinton did the groundwork for them to be able to fuck us like that.
Right.
It was his things.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Like, there's all, like, he can do that. He can, because he's trying to win. See, that's what I'm saying. He's like, liberals try to fight a fair fight. They go into a knife fight with boxing gloves. You know what I mean? It's like, no, this is a knife fight. You know what I mean?
So, when a guy says if I said to you, you've been doing comedy for 12 years, well, you ain't done shit in your 12 years.
Right.
Who am I talking about?
Me.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, but it's apples and oranges, dude.
But he said it I'm saying what he said. I'm not talking about what a political party is up against another political party. His words were, you have been in office, you have been a part of the system for 27 years, haven't done anything. So we need to look at her record and what has she done. Because she can't own, even though she is representing the Democrats.
No, but when she was a senator, she voted for a lot of these policies under Barack.
I'm good with saying those things.
Right. But that's too many words. He's lumping her in with all of them. He's lumping her in with the 2 administrations she was involved in.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're all at fault. And now you want to continue this bullshit that they've been doing. No. You're not going to continue it because, like what they say, she's running for Obama's 3rd term.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, all I'm saying is that liberals are going. He's going to win because liberals, they're self-hating. They don't support her.
Right. Well, to me, supporting her is speaking out.
Right. They're not.
Yeah, but
they're not because they're like, but she's dishonest. It's like, okay, let's start. They're both dishonest.
Well, that's what I'm saying right now with you. I'm not saying it in general. She was a part of. Yeah. So fucking what? I also don't think that all those. Yes. Some of Clinton's shit did fuck us, but I don't believe every single policy that Clinton or I'm sure, and I don't even know Bush's policies. I'm sure every single policy he put through didn't fuck us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right? I'm sure that is the case. I know for a fact that our country, just numbers-wise, is better since Obama. Right. If you look at raw numbers, are they hugely increased? No. But like he was saying last night about the criminals, like, with the stop and frisk, crime is up. Nah, scumbag. There was like 20-something hundred murders, like 1 year, like not that long ago. Like this, like last year was like, it's down 43%. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like don't make right now crime is down, murders are down, I think 12%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stop and frisk didn't stop murders.
Right.
All you do is arrest potheads and people with weed in a pot. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't arrest anybody real.
Listen, you know what? These numbers mean nothing to people. They do. To the average person, they mean nothing. People want to be part of a movement. That's why the Bernie thing was so big. They just want to be part of a movement. They want to be a part of an excitement. Trump has the excitement. His supporters are keeping him up with excitement. They're flooding.
and I'm just
They're flooding they're flooding the front lawns. All you see is Trump, Pence, Pence. While the liberals sit back and they're like, "I'm not sure. It's like if you guys don't get excited about it, people aren't going to go out to vote.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes. The party needs to be.
That's my point. I don't give a fuck about fucking stats and shit. That's all bullshit. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Nobody thinks about that.
What motivates me to speak up, because when you lie to me, I will lie. I want to say no, that's not true, and I'm going. That's how my voice is. My voice isn't going, well, he's saying numbers that don't matter. Fuck, to me, numbers do, and there's a lot of people who do care that you're fucking false. You're lying for your cause. So it's time for us to say you're full of shit. Your cause is bullshit.
But then if you're going to talk about lying, you got to get on her then. That's why I'm saying.
It's not
about
shit. Lying about... You just use numbers that aren't real. So we can just use numbers that are real.
Right.
And that's not saying you're lying. You're fucking misinformed then. Giuliani has told you some bullshit and you bought it. But here's the real deal. All your supporters who are going to say, crime is up, murder's up, we can go, oh, no, that was a misinformed. We are going to inform you that you're wrong. Here's the proof that you're wrong. We're not just saying it because we feel like saying our cause. We're saying it because we have proof.
Yeah, but the problem is nobody's saying it. No one but her saying
people
it.
Have to say it.
I'm saying that's why he's going to win. I think he. I mean, I don't believe he's going to win, but he has a shot.
But you and I love you, but I can't take that. Well, it's probably going to happen without fighting. I have to say, yeah. Oh, you're only one voice. Well, then I can be no voices, or I can just be my.
No,
voice.
I'm just saying. It's just shocking to me that people aren't backing her.
And I hear you.
It's shocking to me.
Have to.
Well,
I will.
Oh no, yeah, you will. That's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. I'm going to vote for her. I've decided. I just don't like him. Listen, before he was a presidential nominee, I liked him. I liked him as a TV personality. I thought he was funny when he was on radio shows. I don't want him to be my president. I think he's a buffoon. That's my personal opinion. You know what I mean? He's a buffoon. You know? She at least has experience.
I just am not. I hope to God. I just don't want to. Until you put dirt on my face, I never want to be so cynical to think that the fucking world is fucked. I just never want to be that. That's just not how I can function.
No, I think the world's fucked, but we could be if he gets in.
No, I know, but I'm saying that everything.
Well, listen.
Don't matter.
Here's the thing, though.
Matter.
Listen,
to me, it does.
When you're the party trying to get in, right? Mm-hmm. You have to run on the world sucks. Obama did. Absolutely. You know what I mean? That's just that's the only strategy. You can't say, well, everything's great, but I'm going to come and change everything that made it great.
Absolutely.
To make it even greater.
Like,
so you have to be negative. You have to be cynical to win when you're the party that's out.
I know that. I'm not saying, but I'm not going to be cynical in the retort. Like, it doesn't matter. Those numbers don't matter. They do matter.
Right.
I know you don't think like there's guys the retards on Facebook who don't give a fuck. They're just going to support Trump. You can put as many real numbers in front of them. They don't care.
Yeah.
I get that. But to motivate the people around me, I want the people who are on the fence to know these are the real deal numbers. Like, just don't let him scare you into voting for him.
Nobody believes anybody. So, I mean, here's the thing. The people you have to convince is the people that are liberals. Those are the ones you have to convince. Because you're never... I don't give a fuck what Trump says number-wise. You're never going to convince his followers that he's wrong.
Absolutely.
So you have to get on... You have to get to your shitty-ass... Any of my shitty friends that say they're going to vote for Jill Stein or Gary Johnson or not vote at all... Be like, well, then just go vote for Trump because that's exactly what you're doing. And to deny that, you're in denial. You're in denial if you think that your vote for anyone other than Hillary will not help him get elected.
All right.
And you're in denial. And you know what? And listen, the Democrats have lost elections because of this sort of me fucking behavior, this self-hating behavior. Mm-hmm. I can't get what I want, so I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
It's fucking nauseating how they cut off their nose to spite their face. And fucking Bill Maher gets on them too. It's like people are fucking ridiculous.
But absolutely, I don't know if it's just liberals, because look at the far right, those guys that were on Bill, and like, I don't know if I could go for Trump, but maybe
they are now. But they are now.
Not all of them.
Listen, I watch enough political TV where even the ones they say, listen, I'm not going to be out there campaigning for him, but I'm not voting for Clinton.
No, but there was like the one guy, the little Asian dude that was, what's his name's campaign manager.
He was Mitt Romney's campaign manager.
Yeah.
He said he's not voting for Clinton. He'll vote for Gary Johnson, which is essentially a vote for Trump.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's not only liberal that you say to do that. It's that side too, that they're so party regiment. Like, I can't vote for I'm not voting for Trump because he's a fucking nut, but I can't give my vote to Hillary, so I'm basically voting for Trump. Why?
Right.
Why would you do that to because it doesn't matter, I'm in California. You fucking retard. Just they just can't in good conscience vote for, what the fuck does that mean?
It's all a sham. I don't even give. It's like part of me is just like, I don't even. Just let the election day come. I'll cast my vote and see what happens.
Yeah,
I believe. You know what? I take back. You know what? I believe ultimately we'll be fine.
I believe that. I don't
believe that Trump's going to start nuclear war.
No, I believe our system is in place, like they said on Maher. I believed it before that. Is that our system has been built to withstand a fucking retard at government? At the head of the helm. You know what I'm saying?
We haven't assassinated anybody in a long time. We used to be so good at that.
Remember when Obama, right before he got elected, all the people who hated Obama said that he is just going to take a hold of this country, make us a Muslim state. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a terrorist. I mean, there was a whole lot of shit. You know what I mean? Obama's going to come in and take us down, this government down. Mm-hmm. And when he got elected, he couldn't get shit done. Okay? So one person cannot destroy the country. Yeah. Bush, although was a total moron, could not destroy us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But a guy like Trump and his rhetoric and his nonsense that comes out of his mouth could make it very uncomfortable for us in the world. I think. You know what I mean? But I don't think he could end it. And like the thing he said, there's another thing I tweeted it last night. He's like, with that ship, the crossing ships from, I don't know what, Lebanon, whatever ship gave our ship the finger. Okay. And she was like, and you said I would bomb them. He's like, because he said I would bomb that fucking ship. That's what he said. Yeah. And she's like, and that would start a war. And he's like, no, it wouldn't. Like, no, retard. That's how wars start. By one fucking ship firing on another ship. That's how it started. That's how Nam started. By us firing on one of their ships. Uh-huh. Because we thought they fired on us. Yeah. And that's how the whole Vietnam War started. From us firing on a ship. So, retard, if someone gives you a finger and that made you angry, you don't bomb the ship. Yeah. Because it does start wars. How do you come out with this stuff, guy?
I don't know. I'm even sick of talking about it. You know? I mean, like today. Yeah. I feel like we beat it to death.
Yeah, I like to beat him to death.
I like to beat. We're not ending on politics, though. Let's talk about something more fun before we end.
Fun?
Fun with 6 Fs.
What do you want to talk about? Did you have any topic that you want to talk about that was fun?
No, I haven't really been having much fun. So thought maybe you'd bring some fun to the fucking podcast. No, have I done anything fun? Like I said, I'm back to comedy this week. I've been kind of off, fucking living like a normal Joe. No pun intended.
Did you have any gigs this whole weekend or no?
No.
This past weekend?
No, past weekend I was home just doing shit with the wife, dinner and shit.
So next weekend, though, you're with me, but like during the week, are you with...
I'm headlining Wednesday, Thursday, Uncle Vinny's, but then I'm with you Friday, Saturday.
I just got headlining at Stress Factory.
I saw that come up on my feed.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We want to hang out afterwards?
Yeah, what time's your show at?
Mine's at 7:30. What time's yours?
Mine starts at 8. Nah, it starts at 8. Should start around 8:15.
Okay.
Just 2-man show. I got KP coming down to open.
Oh, that's right. Nice.
And
That's Wednesday and Thursday?
Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay.
And hopefully there'll be some people there. I posted a photo ad that I made for it, and some people, like, some girl commented, and she tagged a bunch of her friends, hey, you want to go? And they're like, yeah, we're going. So I was like, wow.
Oh, nice.
I know these people.
That's
so
awesome.
And it makes you feel good. You're like, cool, man, new people are coming.
Yeah. Right, that's good,
You
man.
know? Based off of promotion. Usually, like, when I promote, all I get is, like, my comedian friends and my mother liking the picture. Like, yay, all right, none of these are going to be there. Yay. But to get, like, strangers
Yeah.
to, like, it was funny because on the ad it says, come see me headline Uncle Vinny's Wednesday, Thursday, see me open for my podcast friend, partner Mike Gaffney in Lancaster. So the photo's there. So some comedian, some comedian hypnotist, like, shared that photo. Like, I shared it, then this dude that lives in Lancaster that's been wanting me to come out there to cook and go reshared it, said, go see my buddy, or go see this,
Right.
go see Joe, he's very funny. And then this comedian hypnotist, Rich Guzzi or something,
He's going to be there, I think.
yeah, he posted he posted that, and then he posted a clip from our clamor,
Oh, okay.
and then he deleted both of them.
Well, he didn't.
Because I got notification that he shared them, so
Yeah.
I go and I'm like, oh, it's not there no more. So he's probably like, yeah, go see this guy. Wait, he's not the headliner. Let's delete that.
I was,
Well, he's on the show, the hypnotist?
I went to the website and I saw a hypnotist going to be at the club eventually, so.
Oh, I thought you meant
He's
he's
on the
going to be
website.
there this
Oh,
weekend.
no.
I was like,
when
that
I
was
was-
a weird start to the show.
When I was at Saratoga, I had to do Wednesday. I was supposed to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday up in Clayton, New York. I don't know if you know where Clayton is,
No.
but it's about 3 miles from Canada.
Clayton. It's got the river?
Yeah, next to the lake and the river there.
Yeah.
Right? So I did that.
Been there many times. Clayton, they got the good hot dog stand.
Right
Steve runs it.
yeah.
Tell him I said what's up next
Steve's
time.
hot dog.
Steve's Clayton River hot dog. Canadian things.
Yeah, that place.
Yeah.
So I had that Wednesday. It was a private.
Uh-huh.
And then Thursday was supposed to be a private in Albany. And then Friday, late show at the Saratoga Comedy Works. And then Saturday I was supposed to do some kind of like private.
Yeah.
Well, the Thursday and Saturday got canceled. So
Thursday
I
and
just,
Saturday?
Yep.
Wow. It's weird.
so-
Shows to get canceled.
Yeah, the Thursday was a private.
Thursday, you got to be like, Saturday? Who doesn't go out on Saturday?
Saturday's a private too. It just they didn't sell tickets. I don't know what happened, but I did the Friday night late night at Saratoga, and the early show was Flip Orley. Did you ever meet him?
No.
He's a hypnotist. I never met him, but when I opened for Sebastian in DC Improv about 4 years ago, you have to do the announcements,
Uh-huh.
and Flip Orley was the next week's comedian.
Okay.
And I know I just kept having to say that guy's name, and I could never get it right. I mean, Flip Orkley. What's his name? Orkley? Like, I never get his name right. When I met him, really nice guy.
Flick flip over, flipping. He's flip,
He flipped
flip
over
over me, and then and comedy, flip comedy, orbitally flipping comedy over me. Give it up, everybody!
Next week.
for
Flip
flipping
Orkley.
it up, comedy ortly over me,
week.
hypnotism extraordinaire.
Next week.
Did I get it right?
I had the first two shows, I got it way wrong.
Uh-huh.
And then Saturday, they were like, can you bring the flyer up on stage with you, man? I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Because I can remember it. Like, I'm doing my set for 30 minutes, and now I got to remember Flip Orley and his hypnotism. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it. It would get out of my brain, so I had to bring up the flyer. But I met him. He was a really nice guy. And I went to see... Since we were staying in the same hotel, I drove him over to the gig, and I watched him do the hypnotist thing. There was about, 50 people in the joint. 40 people, maybe. And he gets 6 volunteers. 3 of them try to act like they were hypnotized, and they didn't. But as he's doing this, it's like it takes a long time to hypnotize people. Like, it takes a while.
Yeah.
And I leaned over to one of the waitresses. I'm like, oh, thank God I just have to tell jokes. I couldn't do this. I could do it. But he did. He got 3 of them to hypnotize. One definitely deep. The other one was very deep, but she had no personality. She just could, like, he would ask a question, be like, so like no spunk. But then afterwards, he was really nice. During his show, he's like, listen, if you want to stay after me, there's an actual full comedy show coming with a headliner, Mike Gaffney. So 8 of the people in his group stayed. So made my night a 20-person night.
Oh, that's good.
Which was really nice. And 8 of those people who stayed, 3 of them were the ones who tried to get, 2 of them were the ones who tried to get hypnotized and didn't get hypnotized. 2 girls. So I just made fun of them. I was like, oh my God, you guys faking your hypnotist? Like, they were just like trying to make it.
Yeah.
But yeah, watching a hypnotist is, that's a tough gig.
Faking you're hypnotized. That's ridiculous. It's like when the people do you ever, like when they take like a helium balloon, they get the voice, but then you can tell they're doing it now, like it's already ran out.
Yeah.
Like your voice changed. Oh yeah, it did. I'm sorry. I'm not really speaking no more.
It's gone. It's gone. It's been gone.
You're like, yeah, like shit, dirt, weed in the past. I think I feel it. I feel it. You feel it? I'm feeling it. Nah, I'm not feeling it. Hypnotism is weird because it's very popular, and I do always see like pictures of people like sleeping on stage from other hypnotists, and I'm like,
yeah. No, he did. I mean, it just the process is very long.
I would hope so.
Like when he comes up, he does about 25 minutes of just jokes, but it's like kind of like friendly little jokes. He's really just trying to get the audience comfortable and relaxed. You know what I mean? And he's like, before he gets any volunteers, he just talks. And he just keeps telling people. So people don't go on stage to volunteer until about 30 minutes in.
Oh, yeah.
So now, gets him up there, and he's got about 10 minutes of more talking to get them lulled into their, state. And then it takes a long time.
Yeah.
So, but he did this one thing. He said, you're very thirsty. It's been very thirsty up here. When you guys open your eyes, you're going to be very thirsty. Dry mouth. I have glasses of water for you. The problem is that your hands are going to feel like they're shaking uncontrollably. So you're not going to be able to drink that water, although you're that thirsty.
Right.
So this old lady, she was just holding it. I could not. I was dying. She was trying to drink her water, but she's trying to hold her hand still. She was just like so focused and trying to get her mouth to the water. She just couldn't do it. And he made one of the 3. He touched his shoulder like, you're going to be able to drink water with ease. So that person was just drinking the water, and the other 2 was just like, motherfucker. I'm so goddamn thirsty. I thought that was hilarious. But it just is a lot of it's a long process.
I'd probably just fall asleep. They'd be like, you hypnotized? Anytime you make me close my eyes, I'm definitely going to hit a nap time. Anytime I've gotten a massage, I've woken up like a nice snort, and she's like, morning. I'm like, damn, I missed the whole motherfucking massage. That was the biggest waste of $250 ever. Are you kidding me, man? Can I do this again?
Yeah, but he was a good, nice guy, very nice guy. We went to lunch. Hung out. Yeah, he's a very, very good guy, very sweet guy. But yeah, that's a tough gig, man. He's been doing it for like 30 years. It's a tough gig, but he does all the improvs. He does like the DC improv, all the Dallas improvs, like the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, because those things sell, bro. Those things sell big time, man.
But not in Saratoga. And he was like, it's so hard. Like his first, I didn't see him Thursday night. Thursday night, he said there was only like 15 people in the audience.
Yeah.
I mean, the odds of getting 6 of them to even volunteer. But
that's family stuff, right? You could probably get like a bigger.
Yeah, exactly. He's not the X-rated one that makes them do,
right,
stuff on stage. But the biggest thing he did, he said, his pants fell off, and then like this old lady started laughing at him. It was interesting. It's very interesting to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But if it goes bad, like he even said it, which I liked him because he beats himself. He self-deprecates the whole time up there. He's like, listen, I have one thing, and it's hypnotists. If you guys don't volunteer and get hypnotized,
Show's over.
The show is over.
Yeah.
So, at least I have multiple jokes I can go to.
Yeah. That's
He's
why
like-
I'm just like guitar comics, so they could just grab it and do a ditty like
Yeah,
anytime.
yeah. I love watching that.
Like, you don't like my stand up?
How about this? You like
How
Billy
about-
Joel?
Yeah. You like Billy Joel? Imagine, like after a long silence, after a bomb, another joke bombs, you just take a long sip of water, like, so, you guys like Billy Joel? I'm about to wow you. You haven't been wowed yet tonight. So you're ripe for a wowing. So, if you don't like my music, I don't know what. I guess we're not going to be Facebook
gear.
friends.
I have 2 gears.
Yeah.
Kind of funny and singer.
Kind of funny and sing. My singing's so good, it's not even that funny. That's why I tried being a funny singer, but like, dude, you're so good. But I'm ugly. That's why I'm not famous in either singing or comedy. I don't know why I'm having a meltdown here on stage right now and turning this into a therapy session, but you guys asked for it.
Are you going to go to the haunted thing on Sunday? You thinking maybe?
Possibly, yeah.
I got to go to Lake Placid on Monday.
Yeah,
That's a
I mean, we're
long
driving
time.
home late from Lancaster. I got to get a good night's sleep. I have a video shoot, and then, like, depends, man. If they go early enough. I can't go late, man. I know me. I'm going to be tired. I'm not going to want to get scared when I'm tired.
Okay, child. I don't want to get scared when I'm tired.
I didn't say scared.
I know, but
I
you
said
might as
scared,
well.
like a man.
You might as well have said I'm scared. I don't want to get scared when I'm tired. I don't like it. Yeah, we driving. That's 3 hours to Lancaster, 3 hours back.
Ah, it's not 3 hours.
Yeah, it is.
It's like 2 something.
Nah, it's 3 hours.
Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, from you. From me, it's 2 something.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just say 2 something. All right, you're accurate. Fucking mileage. 2 something Friday, 2 something Saturday, and then I got a 5-hour ride to Lake fucking Placid on Monday morning.
Yeah.
I'm in the Olympics skating.
The what?
I'm going up for my Olympic trials.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, speed
You
skating.
doing a private?
No, the Lake Placid Yuck House Mondays.
Hey, I don't know, man. You never know.
Big Monday club up in Lake Placid.
Big Monday. It's a big night up in Lake Placid. That's why they do it. That's why they
Yeah,
do
I think it's a private at a hotel. I don't even know where it's at. I don't know. It's a hike and a half.
We should go to Lancaster early. I'm telling you, the traffic out there sucks a dick on Friday because everyone's fucking going out there.
Yeah, I know. I used to work in Lancaster.
Yeah.
I used to. My home office was in Lancaster for Armstrong. That's where their factory is. And we used to drive there. Like I was there, I would stay there 2 weeks and then come home on a weekend and go back on a Monday, like and be there. I was there a lot. And
We should go early and then go to Miller's Smorgasbord for dinner.
What is that?
We should go early and then go to Miller's Smorgasbord for dinner.
What is Miller's Smorgasbord?
It's a fucking buffet restaurant that's kick ass. I know we're talking about fitness, but I'm saying it's just
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Miller's Smorgasbord.
they have
just
other
diet.
things too. They have a salad bar there.
Was it like a pay all you can eat kind of thing?
I think it's been a while since I've been there, but yeah, they have like good shit, man.
But maybe they have all healthy shit that I can pay whatever the total is and eat healthy.
Yeah, I'm sure they have healthy shit if you want to be gay and. do
I
all
have
that.
to be gay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna be a little bit gay. I'm be like half gay,
I have
except
to
for
be gay.
desserts. But I
I can't even. Got to be all the way gay.
what's good is I think Stitches it's in a new hotel than it used to be, so it's probably a nicer hotel.
Oh yeah.
The other hotel was getting a little rank.
But like kind of across the street, right?
It's like down the street. I think it's like a little closer.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
from, like,
A little closer to what?
from, like when you're coming in, like you'll have to pass the new joint to get to the old joint.
All right.
You know what I mean?
No, I do. I was like, it's just across the street. Like, nah, it's a little closer than what to.
I'm just
to
depressed
what?
that the fractured prune closed down out there, man.
The what?
The fractured prune. Dude, it was made to order donuts, bro.
Made to order donuts?
Fucking warm and fucking...
Really?
Like you say, like they have like this whole list of donuts.
So I
They're
want chocolate peanut butter donut.
I'll have a chocolate peanut butter donut. They drop the motherfucker in the fucking fryer.
Oh.
Make it. Fucking put the sauce on top. Boom. Warm motherfucking donut.
Wow.
Yo, there's one by my house. I'll take you there one time.
I can't.
No, I'm saying. I mean, when you get to your target weight, we'll go celebrate.
Yeah, when you stop smoking crack for a month, we'll do celebrate with some crack. You want to do that?
No, but you're gonna have to learn how to live in moderation. You can't be doing carrots the rest of your life, Mike. You're gonna have to give yourself donuts in See, my whole thing is portion control, moderation.
When me and you right now are not going to tell people how to eat, okay? So
No.
I don't hear your portion control.
No, but when I did portion control, I was happy. I was eating what I wanted. I had a healthy weight.
You're like one of those guys who like quit smoking but still smokes. Bro, let me tell you something. The way I quit, yeah, you're smoking again.
No.
Yeah, I quit this way.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, if I stick to the diet that I've done before,
Yeah.
there is a time where I'll be able to eat like a shit, like shit on Friday or something like that. There is a time.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to get there though. That's at least 3 months away.
3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time. I mean,
I
not that
agree.
it's time. Look, that's why I didn't mention it before. It's just like, you know what? What am I waiting for? In anything in life, what am I waiting for? What the fuck am I waiting for?
Oh, I say that to myself all the time. What the fuck you wait? Because now I'm getting so tired that I'm just gonna keep waiting.
Yeah, it won't get easier. And my father's in the hospital, right? And he fell. It was Saturday morning. I wasn't home yet. He fell in the room.
Oh, yeah.
He's been falling a lot lately. He's getting more frail and frail and frail. My father's at my youth, my father was almost 6'3", 300 pounds. Is a prison guard human like monster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now he's just this frail. I don't even look 6'2" anymore. Looks like 5'8". You know what I'm saying? Just it's frail.
That's how my dad looked. He got my dad started looking like a shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
He was just like,
right?
I couldn't hang him on the side of a cocktail glass.
Yeah,
He was just like hunched over.
Yeah. And my father, ever since he had diabetes, he's got really bad diabetes. His foot had to be half removed, right?
Yeah.
So that made him go into retirement. When he was working, he retired from the jail, but he worked as a day security officer for the Board of Education in Jersey City. So he was out every morning at 6 in the morning at school, talking to the kids, talking to the teachers, like full of life. He'd
Right.
get home at 4 in the afternoon, like full of life. But he had to retire because of his foot, which has taken him from this big dude to this frail guy because he can't move a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's just slowly just dying away. You know what I'm saying? And like I went to the hospital, and he's just sitting in the hospital. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Wow," like he's just withering away.
Right.
And it's all because of how he ate.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He ate shitty, got diabetes, lost a foot. Now he can't move, and now it's 8 years later, and he's a shriveled up mess. But it was all because of the diet.
The same with my dad. That's why I want to get healthy. I have the same genes as him, same fucking cholesterol as him, and I eat shit just like him.
Yeah, it's just. I'm like, what am I waiting for? To have my foot cut off to where I can't move? You know what I mean? You're gonna wait to a part where you can't do anything, or you want to start taking care of it now?
Yeah. You know, it's I could always lose weight and get healthy. It's just like continuing the lifestyle.
Right.
Like, and that's where like I notice my addictive behaviors. It's like once I get the taste of sugar again, like because my last diet when I lost a lot of weight, I really cut out a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Like I stopped putting. I mean, I still don't put sugar in my coffee anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just really cut down sugar. And I remember when I got like the first like cupcake, it was like, what the fuck is going Like it was like almost like my fucking back of my head exploded against the wall.
Yeah.
And literally, Mike, that was 3 years ago. I had that cupcake. It was when I had my weight down really well. And it's just been running ever since.
Yeah.
Been running ever since, man. I mean,
it's a thing. Once it's in your system, I was doing so well up until I got Last Comic Standing, and then when I went to LA for those like week back and forth, 3 weeks, like my whole routine of cooking for myself and all that stuff was gone. So I was on the road a lot more, so I wasn't able to adjust.
yeah.
Before you knew it, I was back to eating, not going to the gym, and unhealthy. And it was like that quick. I was off track, and I couldn't get back on track. And it's been since 2014. I have not been able to get on track.
Yeah.
And now but I've realized when I'm on the road, I can buy turkey, I can buy salads.
Yeah, you could eat healthy on the road if you want.
I could eat healthy. I just got to try, and it's going to be a little more expensive than eating a burger. You know what I mean, from the club.
It takes a lot of work.
It takes work, but it's time to do it. What am I waiting for?
Everything improves, though. Like, you just feel... Like, I just remember...
Yeah.
Like, I feel like shit a lot. I mean, I have been feeling better the past, like, couple of years because of the hiking. Like, if I didn't have my dog to, like, make me hike,
right,
I wouldn't be hiking. Like, he's such a good motivator. He's like... Just jumps on my bed. He's like, "We doing this?
Yeah.
You know I'm going to annoy you if we don't do this. If you want me to sleep the rest of the day and leave you alone, you better do this 3-mile hike with me." And it's like incentive. It's almost like I hike with him to have him leave me alone.
Right.
But it's like now I enjoy hiking.
Right.
It's like I'm
Is he
doing
sleeping now?
Oh, dude, he's been fucking sleeping. The only time he woke up was when the contractor came to the house.
Oh, really?
I had a new contractor come look at. He's going to give me a bid, and Cody woke up. He's like, "What the fuck's this? What's people here, man?"
Did you do that yet?
I got my variance. I can do the project. Now, these contractors take forever to give you a bid. I was waiting on 3 contractors, right?
Okay.
One gave me a bid, but it wasn't, like, broken down. I'm like, can you give me a little, like, breakdown of what this number means? You know? Another contractor said he's going to give me a breakdown. This one's going to... And then I haven't heard from these other 2. So I was walking the other day. I saw this guy's truck in my neighborhood, so I just called him. And he did a house around the corner from me. And I have 2 guys that I really like. So I'm hoping one of these 2 guys come with the best bids because I like them personally. Like, I got a good vibe. You know what I mean? All right, yeah. The guy who drew... What?
I'm sorry. I wanted to keep talking.
That's fine.
My manager needs me to call him.
Oh, that's fine. We can just wrap the podcast. I don't think people give a fuck about my contractor stories.
But didn't you have like a variance thing meeting soon?
I already had it. I thought we talked about that last
no.
podcast.
No.
We didn't talk about that?
You talked about having to go, but you never went. I never talked to you about going with it.
Really? I didn't talk about how silly it was?
No.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right, I'll pause it. Call your manager.
Okay.
All right, we're back. Yeah. So you sure I didn't talk about my variance hearing?
I'm pretty confident you didn't.
I mean, it's not that. It's just it's such a dog and pony show. It's like I'm sitting there like I'm on fucking trial, like with Congress. They have like these like 5 people.
Right.
They're like, so what are you building? I'm like, a bathroom and a bedroom. Don't you have my plans? It's like, why are you asking me? Like, what am I gonna?
Yeah.
But the issue was because for my lot size, my house is already like too big for the lot size, so I'm asking for more. So they have to give me. I'm asking for more permission to build more house. The shed in the backyard and the patio where the fire pit was never got permits from the previous owner. So they're like, so this shed, the previous owner built that? I'm like, yeah. They're like, and he didn't get permits? I'm like, I guess that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he didn't. That's... Well, when did he build it? I'm like, don't know. Didn't know the guy. Kind of met him when I bought the house. They're like, well, how old is the shed? Is it new or old? I'm like, I don't know. I can ask my neighbor.
Right.
I don't. They're like, well, what do you think? I'm like, since I don't know how to measure the age of a shed, I'll go newish. How about that? It doesn't look like it's falling down.
I'm not a paleontologist.
Yeah, I didn't do any carbon dating before here, but I'd say newish. It's a nice shed.
How many rings on a shed for 10 years? I don't know.
And Carrie's sitting there just like rolling her eyes, and they're like, in this patio in the back corner, what is it? I go, well, it's not really a patio. It's like a square of slate rocks that the guy put down to put a fire pit on. Fire pit. What are you using it for? I'm like, a fire pit. They're like, is there anything else there? I'm like, a couple chairs. Like, okay. Like, they're just asking. Then they gave it to me. But it was like this whole like unnecessary questions that it's like what? Like if I told you it was not for a fire pit, are we gonna have problems?
Yeah.
If I told you the shed was older,
700 years old.
Like what? Like why are you wasting my time? But here's a funny thing that did happen there. Now, the recording equipment wasn't working. They had this really old woman doing the minutes for the meeting. And she listens with headphones on, but she's really deaf without headphones.
Right.
And it's not working. Right. So I even, because I'm a tech guy, I went up and I'm trying to help her fix it. Right. It was just broken. So they're like, she's like, you guys just have to speak up louder. Right? So she can't hear nothing. Now, they stand through the Pledge of Allegiance, and we all start the Pledge of Allegiance, but she's like a verse behind because she can't hear. So start saying the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'll do it. I'll be her.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. Like it was, like when we're all going off sync, and like we're all. I'm just like, what the? And she's yelling because she can't hear.
Right.
So hers is really loud. A few words behind us. That was the greatest. That was the only thing. I'm like, all right, at least I got a show out of this.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. But so I got it, and they're like, yeah, you have to wait a week for it to be memorialized.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Memorialized.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means they're going to write... remember when I told you I went, and they said, you have to raise a check for $562. I go, for what? They go, well, $62 is the fee, and $500 goes in escrow for our attorney to write up the resolution, and whatever he doesn't use, you'll get back.
I'm sure there won't be a lot of that left.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's really rifling through.
Yeah. Well, let me save this guy some money.
Yeah. I go, why don't you just tell me it's $562?
Yeah.
They give me this fucking bullshit.
Don't give me this false hope.
Like, this guy's like on a fucking hamster wheel. Like, I gotta get this fucking out. So I got it memorialized. I got my thing he drew up. No check in the mail with that one. No extra money. They get nothing back.
You get your change?
Nah, I think I'm to bust their balls about that when I go
No
up there.
change?
Got any change for that escrow? Oh, really? Took him $500 to write these 3 pages?
It worked out just exactly $500.
Oh,
nice.
wait. Oh, you're telling me it cost $500 for his secretary to type up these 3 pages for him? Get the fuck out of here. Bunch of scammers. But now I'm waiting for fucking contractors, and it's annoying. Like, listen, the fact that they're taking so long to get me a bid does not bode well for how long it will take to fucking do the project. It's like, I'm asking for a number, dude.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, man? Like, this is what you do. And like every contractor that comes to look at my house to then go off, give me a bid, like, this is such an easy job.
Right.
I hope so, because the bids seem to be very complicated.
I mean, it sounds like, hopefully your town isn't, so they got to get like permits for everything. So when they do plumbing, they got to go for permits, right?
Yeah, but they all got to do that. I just want...
But I know, but hopefully your town isn't like, where are you going with that? You know, like...
Yeah, I'm sure my town's going to suck, but I'll deal with that when I pick a guy. I'm just trying to pick a guy. So I want you to say, like, okay, it's going to cost $45,000, and here's the things, here's the breakdown of why we get to $45,000.
Right.
Like, the other guy goes, $45,000. I was like... He goes, foundation, framing, like, I go, yeah, but what do all these things cost? Like, how do, like, break it down.
Right.
And then I never heard from him again.
There's a guy in the program, a good friend of mine, Lou.
Uh-huh.
And, back in the 80s and 90s, he had a huge construction company, big contractor. But then, like, recently, he does like a lot of like additions. He's done refurbs of like a whole farmhouse. He's really handy, but he's very meticulous. Like he measures like 1,000 times. Like I remember working with him once. I'm like, just fucking mark it and cut it. Like he's like a real meticulous, very craftsman.
Right.
I don't know if you want me to give you his number.
I'll get it if I already have enough. I mean, maybe. You can text me his number. I can't hurt. Nobody else calls me back with bids.
Right.
It's either contractors don't call me back, or they'll come. They'll say they're going to give me a bid. Right. I had a friend that I called because I like to try to give business to friends. He goes, send me your plans. I send him the plans. I'm waiting for a bid. I go, bro, where's the bid? He's like, I'm not going to take the job. It's too far from me. I'm like, couldn't you say that?
Didn't you know where my address was when I
told you? Like, what the... I'm done dealing with friends. I don't have luck. Right. I'm hiring strangers from now on because friends annoy me. Friends are not reliable, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, because like my whole thing with trying to hire friends is like, well, I gotta say I'm getting something done for like $5,000. It's like, well, I gotta pay $5,000. I'd rather give my buddy $5,000.
Right.
But for some reason, friends, when they think they can fucking give you the runaround forever.
Well, they can take their time with you. They know you. They can. Yeah.
No, I don't want. I need this shit done.
Right.
You know.
Strangers
from here on out, or everyone's got a guy. I got a guy. I got a guy. My guy. Oh, do my guy. Your guy ain't calling me back. Your guy came and saw me, and your guy never returned.
So you still are waiting to get a bid. So
I got one bid.
So you're not even going to start now. You're going to have to start in spring, probably, right?
No, you just got to get the foundation done before like hard frost, like in January.
Yeah.
As long as you get that done, you know what I mean? Because once the foundation's in, then it's just framing.
Bang out the frame.
Yeah, because they got to pour concrete. So whatever.
Right.
I just got to make sure I pick the right guy. Because I'm already not liking the people that are taking forever to get back to me.
Right.
The guy that came today, there was one guy that was recommended from a friend of ours who I really liked.
Right.
And I'm like, man, I like this guy. I hope he comes in with a good bid.
Yeah.
He goes, he actually took a copy of my plans, even though I emailed him a PDF. He's like, I have an actual copy so I can really get in there. Yeah, I'll have this back to you next week. That was 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not calling him. I want to see how fucking long it takes you to get back to me. Because this is showing me how the fuck you're going to work on my house.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not... And, like, this guy that came today, very nice. Did a house around the corner from me. You know, just seemed like I got a good vibe from him.
Oh, he came today?
He came today, and he showed me a breakdown of what he's going to give me next week.
Right.
Because of this other job that he's doing, and the whole payments. Very thorough.
Right.
So I'm like, shit, man, if all bids are equal, man, whoever the fuck gets back to me first. The earliest, like these other guys are already behind the 8 ball. It's like, you guys are already pissing me off.
Right.
My neighbor's getting two doors down, getting the same exact addition. He got his variance hearing a month before me. His guy hasn't started yet.
Oh, really?
He's like, this guy hasn't even showed up yet.
Ugh.
This whole thing's going to be a fucking nightmare. I know it. It's going to be a nightmare.
It'll be a cool room, though, when it's done.
Yeah, we even, like, it was being such a pain in the ass to get this to this point where, like, should we just get another house?
Right.
But then we were looking in the neighborhood. We're like, there's nothing. Everything needs updating in our price range. So, like, we like our house. Fuck it.
Right.
But sorry we turned this into this old house. It was probably a very boring conversation.
Yeah, the people were like, wow, we came back from the pause for that.
I know. That's why I said I didn't.
So
that's why I wanted to end. I thought it would sink.
So wow. Oh, you could have ended.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. Yeah, if you didn't like it, you shut it off and it doesn't hurt you.
They probably didn't even hear this part you just said.
Exactly.
They probably already shut it off.
Right. So I'm saying.
Right.
We're doing 2-hour podcasts now lately, so I don't think anybody's... I ran into a friend, he's like, I love your podcast. I haven't listened to a full one yet, but I do like it.
Just keep downloading it.
He's like, I just listen on my way to work, and then on my way home, I'm too tired. He's like, but I get like the beginning of like all your podcasts.
Yeah. I listened to Misery Loves Company the other day, man. It was hilarious. I listened to Bill Burr's, but then I listened to this past week's when
John Fish.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah.
I like that podcast a real lot.
What did Kevin's like? Sometimes people, they don't want to come up to you after the show. You know what I'm saying? And you just hear John Fish in the back time. Sometimes, always.
Sometimes, always. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right,
podcast. So let's wrap this up. Your Stress Factory Thursday.
Stress Factory Thursday.
Did they let you bring an opener? You bringing any of our friends?
They didn't ask. Thursday Stress Factory.
Thursday.
You're at
Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club, Point Pleasant, New Jersey.
And Thursday.
And Wednesday and Thursday, 8 o'clock, me and KP Burke, 2-man show. Should be a good time. And then if you live out in Lancaster, come see me and Mike.
Friday,
Saturday. I'm looking forward. Dude, I've been not doing... I've been doing the weeknights. Yeah, I'm taping all my shows this week.
Okay, cool.
I've been doing these little spots, but I haven't done like a long spot in so long that I'm like, I don't even feel like I know how to do comedy no more.
Yeah.
I feel so rusty.
But it should be a fun week.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And I don't know where I am the following weekend. Doesn't matter. I'm in Lake Placid Monday, that I know.
Yeah. Big Monday Comedy Club in Lake Placid.
Yeah. Lake Placid. The Funny Ice House.
What do you got? You doing any spots tonight?
No, I got nothing. I might go in tonight.
Yeah.
But I got nothing in there.
Right.
I just gotta get into something in the city. I just gotta get even if it's LOL, I don't really care, to be honest with you. I need 4 spots a week. 6. I would like 6 spots a week in the city. Mm-hmm. Not about the money. It's just about, I've never been more creative when I'm doing spots.
Right.
I just am. I'm more creative. I'm more quick. I'm more into, my brain functions much better when I do spots than when I do weekend stuff.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
All right, man.
That's that. So, go to MikeGaffneyLive.com to see all his future dates. Go to JoeFernandez.net to see mine. Subscribe to the podcast. Listen on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, wherever you listen. Please rate and comment on iTunes if you can, because that helps us move up in the ratings. And you've been listening to All in Our Heads.